Hi, I'm Chef Brooke Williamson. Today I'm going to be making a LOMI-LOMI salmon poke bowl. LOMI-LOMI salmon is a traditional Hawaiian dish made with cured salmon, tomato, onion, and cucumber generally. I try to look for sashimi grade fish, which means that it's meant to be eaten raw. The best way to tell if fish is fresh is by smelling it and looking at the color. The color should be bright, translucent almost, and it shouldn't smell like fish. If it smells fishy, it's not fresh. I like to eat clean and fresh on a daily basis, and poke is one of those foods that I keep coming back to. Traditionally, poke is made with tuna, but people make it with all sorts of fish these days. I'm using salmon today. A lot of people use octopus. I would consider poke to be really casual sort of street food in Hawaii. I know that Hawaiians have a lot of pride in their cuisine, so we try to stick to the original basics of poke. My goal with the poke bowl is really to highlight the fish. To use fresh seafood is really the most important thing, because that's what you want to be able to taste. Of course, all of those flavors are what make it poke, whether it be the shoyu or the onion. We add lots of stuff, but really honestly, we want to showcase the seafood. So I use a spoon to peel my ginger because it helps me get through all those little nooks and crannies and limits the amount of waste. And I prefer to grate my ginger and garlic on a microplane to ensure that there aren't big chunks of ginger and garlic in the sauce. When making that shoyu sauce, I try to add the sugar at the beginning of the process. You want to make sure that the sugar is dissolved, and giving it as much time as possible to do so is beneficial. We understand that people's tastes vary greatly. We use the signature poke bowls as sort of a frame of reference for what we would recommend. I personally love my poke very cold. Having the contrast of the cold seafood against a slightly warmer than room temperature rice is really the perfect balance and combination of flavor and texture and temperature. I like to add a little bit extra sauce at the very end just to make sure that the rice is seasoned. So what I've made today is a general template of a really basic salmon LOMI-LOMI bowl. If you want to embellish with some extra ingredients like avocado or serrano, by all means go ahead.
Oh yes!